So firstly, this is not going to be a self-help shaving video, despite what the intro may look like. In fact, it's probably quite the opposite in order what not to do. But this is going to be the first time I've been cutting or started the cutting diet since my disorderly eating, and I basically just wanted to create some video to explain what I'm going to be doing, how my diet or my dieting approach, what I'm doing with training, and what I'm going to do if my disorderly eating habits start to kick in again through this cutting period. Now, one of the things that I am going to be doing is weighing myself daily. The reason that I do this is just that I can get a mean average for the week, and if any fluctuations happen, like they will do when you're weighing yourself, I'll be able to get those out, whether that's for eating more, drinking more, or just simply haven't been for a shit first thing in the morning. It's often a good way of doing it, although you do not have to do it this way, especially if you have poor relationship with the scales. I just find it much easier for me to work out this on the means of averages. So I'm kicking this cut off at 214 pounds, which is the highest weight I've been. And on that note, it's probably been the happiest I've been since I've been dieting or since I've been training for a very, very long time. Come on, we're back Monday, Gym of England. We're back open, we're back in business. And because of that reason, might even start a little series, get it going, which is going to be all about, as the video's titled, and we start on this cutting period, weight loss, fat loss period. And this is the first time I'm going to be doing this since my experience with disorderly eating. So I'm going to try and do this as safe as possible. I want to try and do this as consistently as possible. I want to try and do this as enjoyably as possible. And if I need to, I'm going to be pulling back from it if I start to realize that those bad habits of old start to creep back in. Now, the plan is, I'm working with another coach at the moment. I haven't really got the full program ready for this coming Monday. However, what we have done so far, like I was on 3,100 calories for like the last couple of months. The goal really has been to be on as a higher calorie intake as possible without putting on too much body fat. And that's pretty much what I've done whilst I've been home training. But the current calorie intake at the moment is 2,900. Just got a step count to stick to, and that's pretty much it. I'm keeping it really basic. I'm working off a calorie target and a protein target of, the calorie target is currently 2,900. Protein target is 200 to 220 grams a day, so pretty high for me. I'm currently sitting at the weight I've just told you about 214 pounds. Supplements are quite a lot, so I'm going to run through that. I'll probably run through that in another video. I don't want to make this too boring, too tedious and too long. Oh, also within that, I'm going to be doing one day of intuitive eating. So for example, a Saturday like today, I'm going to run through, we're going to be having food, just whatever, eating when I'm kind of hungry, listening to hunger hormones, make sure I'm getting satiation. Not tracking using MyFitnessPal. This is just going to make sure that I have a day away from tracking, and it means that if I want to eat a little bit of fucking chocolate, I'm going to eat a bit of fucking chocolate. Oh, fucking that foil then. Don't eat foil. But basically, it just helps my long-term relationship with food and just create that lifestyle balance and sustainability as well. Like, I'm not looking to do a show. I just want to lean down in a healthy way. So at some point, I am going to be doing some cardio, but to start off this journey, I'm not going to be doing any cardio at all. None. Zilch. No pois. If I do any cardio in the future, it's probably going to be something that I actually enjoy. So something where I can keep low intensity, probably listen to a podcast, tune into a YouTube video, probably my own. I'm sad. The one thing that I will be doing to kick off though is I'm going to be doing 10k steps a day, because 10k steps, 5 training sessions a week, it's enough activity for me to start with. I don't need to dive in the deep end of it because it gives me very little space to maneuver when it comes to plateaus. The other thing that I do really enjoy doing as part of my walk, and I kind of always keep it in there, is just grabbing a coffee on my way. Mine usually comes in the form of a flat white, oat milk, and usually a decaf because I don't want to be stimmed off my cake. One of the other reasons that I just enjoy getting out and doing 10k steps is because this was reported by Mukesha Atel in 2009. Apologies if I just absolutely slaughtered his or her name, but they found that women who achieved plus 7,000 steps a day had 50% lower prevalence of depression than women taking less than 5,000 steps a day, and men who achieved plus 12,500 steps a day also had a 50% reduction in the prevalence of depression compared with those that were taking less than 5,000 steps per day. Meal 1 is going to be, oh, fuck off. I've got like 9 or 10 eggs, haven't decided yet. Fuck's fucking put that back. A tin of baked beans and some fucking brown sauce, mate. And we're gonna have a piece of toast. Oh, almost forgot, some mushies. Realistically, this isn't really meal one because I've already eaten today. I've had a bowl of oats, I've had a protein cookie, I had a coffee, I had a bit of a nibble of chocolate. But, like, as I said, today's kind of eating shit that I want to eat, what I want to enjoy. Like, have food, mate, not just like fucking numbers. So Saturday's the day for that. No tracking, gonna have something that I enjoy, some beans on toast, bit of fucking scrambled egg, and enjoy it. I'm trying not to put too much pressure on myself with this one and just kind of go with the flow. I never need to pull back, like I said. I'll just knock it in the head a bit, enough calories, and probably start calorie counting. Oh God, that was pre-beans as well. Do you know what else take these stems off mushrooms? I always take them off, I just think it's fucking weird if you leave them on. Just not about that. It looks like a hobbit's penis. Oh, for fuck's sake. Just dropped the whole leg on the side. And the other reason why I have these days of more intuitive eating, because I want to make all foods inclusive. Like, I don't want to demonize foods, I don't want to drop foods out that at the end of the day I want to enjoy. So like I said, if I want to have a bit of chocolate, I'll have a bit of chocolate. If I want some baked beans, I'll have some baked beans. If I want to eat a full day of fucking potatoes and chips, I'll eat a full day of potato and chips. However, if things do get a little bit too much to the point where I start binge eating again, or really craving foods, or start restricting foods, or I start over exercising, I'll just intuitively eat again. Or what I'll do is I'll leave the link to the video of what I do after binge eating, which is pretty much just crack on, forget it's happened. Like, one rainy day doesn't make for a bad summer. So I'll link that video up here somewhere, and I'll put the link in the description as well. Also, you can see that egg right there. That was the egg that I fucked up. Don't quite know what to do about that yet. So just... That took a little longer than possible, than expected, sorry. Had to do the toast 2 times over because Lucy's got the setting on the toaster set to something peasant-like. Like, for example, if you've had a sunbed before, imagine getting a sunbed and getting off wire. That's the setting that our toaster set to. But fully enjoy food like this. It reminds me when you go to hotel breakfast and you have that proper shitty cheap food. It smells and tastes like Budgie's arse, but you're proper happy about it. That's why I love beans on toast and stuff. Can't wait for like a post-COVID world and we can go into buffets where people finger the fuck out of it and just munch it and be happy about it. But that's life. The other thing I'm not going to be doing during this cutting phase is I'm not going to be fasting or intentionally fasting. Like, if I go to the gym in the morning, which I intend to do, and I come back and it's 10 or 11 o'clock, I'll eat them. But in previous cuts, I've pushed fasting periods back as long as possible until like 2 or 3 p.m. and it becomes a period then where it's almost like a forced binge because I've restricted eating for so long and then I've got such an influx of calories to eat that it just lends itself to disorderly eating. So if you've got those habits in there, I wouldn't suggest fasting to anyone, even though I've done it for a long time. That is great. Doing with my new dieting phase whilst I'm cutting is being too aggressive because it always just ends up in a catastrophe. So I want to do it nice and slow. So the thing that I did last time was I was trying to diet really quickly, and that was like just before Australia, trying to get my weight down as quick as possible so I didn't have to diet for as long, but I'm just going to take it more gradual. And the only thing that meant was that, just like with anything else in life, you need to give it a little bit of lubrication, like the pasta. Take things easy, ease your way into it. Make sure the process is nice and sustainable. Like, what was I like last time I dieted for Australia?
It was literally so depressing. Because I wasn't doing it like to that extent, but it made me want to do it as well, didn't it? Because your calories were like the same as me.
Yeah, they were. And that was being over-restricted, then I was binging, and then I was overdoing cardio. So I spent my life in this vicious cycle, which is what I don't want to do this time. And this is the biggest reason I don't want to do it, because Lucy then has to see me go through that point of being like in a really bad place. So that's why it's really important for me to get these lifestyle elements in of getting stuff in at the weekend, enjoying some different foods, doing some cooking, making some pasta, and living a life as part of it. Like, the whole point of why we do health and fitness is to live a happier life. So if the process isn't on point, then...
You have to cut that out because that was fucking gross.
I'm gonna have to go because I'm gonna be, I think, shit myself as well.
People won't subscribe. Have you?
Wait.
Ben, you preach first. Ben, no, you've not.
shit. So I'm just finishing off rolling out the pasta. Key secret is 3 eggs, 300 grams of flour. That's all you need. Key ingredients: 3 eggs, 300 grams of flour. That's all you need. Bish bash bosh. Then the important thing now is, like, as we go through the next couple of weeks, is that I still have these Saturdays to enjoy. Door.
Will you get it just in case it's a weird people again?
Jesus Christ.
Why are people knocking on our door at like 9? Well, it's 8 PM on a Saturday night.
Tell you why they're fucking knocking, because your shit's here. Anyway, I think it's important that we get these weekends in still, because as I said, it offers lifestyle balance. Like, I used to call these kind of weekends cheat meals. I mean, that's like one of the most destructive things, because whenever we cheat on stuff, we obviously have that negative connotation. Like, if you think of cheating in a relationship, it sounds bad. And we all live and learn. People make mistakes, and it's the people who take risks and make mistakes who get success in life. And obviously, at a certain period in life, you do shit and you regret it, and you change your ethos and change the way you think. I'm not scared to say that I used to call it that, and now I'm trying to tell people and educate people why it can obviously have those negative connotations with it. Let's get down to business. I got one more night to find it. Fucking sticky one tonight. Fucked it up already, mate. Fucked it up already.
Hey.
What?
Oh, babe, just have a fucking waft of that. My God. Oh, have a waft.
We're gonna put the pasta in for exactly 2 minutes.
Are you joking? Ben, that was so hot.
See, there was shit when I was into when I was in that proper bro stuff, when I was just lifting and having those cheat meals. Like, I used to just eat until I was uncomfortably full, because I knew, like, once a week I'd demonise this weekend of cheat meals and just eat. I just eat shit all weekend, like, non-stop, until, like, I was uncomfortably full and feel sick, and then not eat anything on Sunday. That's one of the reasons why I'm just trying to have a more intuitive day of eating. And just...
It's better. Just put a flashlight on everyone.
Make the process sustainable. Red wine, pasta evening, perfect man. What am I? What am I?
Perfect man.
Didn't even pay us to say that. Little bit of Parmigiani. A lot of Parmigiani. There we go. And we're just about to watch. What are we watching? Watching American Sniper. If it didn't go on the gram.
Didn't happen.
There you go. Uh-oh.
Is it a good week this week?
It's a good week.
Do you know why it was so bad the other week? I think I forgot to put the butter in.
Also, this cheeky little red wine from Tesco. Like £6. It's an absolute game changer. Cheers.
Cheers.
So the other thing I'm doing at the moment is an eating disorder awareness course. This is because, although with my experience with eating disorder, and I've been through therapy and I've shared a lot of my experience online, I can't advise people. I think this is something that you need to be very careful with, that you are going to other people for advice who potentially aren't qualified. And this is why I categorically say, even with this video and previous videos in the past, I cannot advise people. I can only share my experience and try and point you in the right direction. The other thing that is really sad that I've just seen from this weekend, do you remember Nikki from Big Brother? So she's just passed away from a battle of anorexia, which is really, really sad. And this is something that's becoming more and more common. But it was Nikki Graham, who died at 38. 38 she was, who died from a battle with anorexia, which is really sad. One of the stats that I found not interesting, which is actually really scary, was that through this lockdown free, that the amount of people who've been admitted to hospitals through associating with eating disorders has risen by 66%. And I think this is only something that we're going to see rise more and more as we come up the back of this lockdown, as well as, and because it's one of those diseases that has the highest mortality rate of any mental illness or mental health disorder. It's just really scary, the stats I'm potentially going to see unfold over the next couple of months. The thing for me with this coursework as well is it actually just helps me understand it even more, like understand some of the terminology, understand like the why behind it. I understand like how I've been able to kind of rehab, get over, come through my disordered eating, but I want to understand like the why it happens and some of the other parts of that come with it, the attitude, the physical effects, the psychological effects. It's all really helping me, as well as like potentially in the future being able to help other people. And also I think it's really important that guys speak about it, because I think it's one of those things that guys just never talk about, and if I can talk about it more on my channel or on Instagram, wherever it is, it's helping more people, or more guys in particular, relate to it, then it's job done for me. Let's go. If you want it, come and get it, let me know. Big day today. We're back in the gyms in England. Chest day as well, so I couldn't be more fucking excited. I'm going to train calves first thing. If I see anyone in the fucking calf machine fucking about, they're getting a fucking straight chop hand to the neck. I'm joking, I'm too nice for that. Got a new program over today. We're going to be smashing some chest and some arms this morning. Proper fucking bro session this morning, I can't wait. I've been like a kid on Christmas Day today. Got my new Nikes on. Fresh white Nikes. We're going to be getting some stims in, we're getting some pre-workout in. I'm actually going to go through supplements because I might do a training video in the week and the subs that I'm currently taking on this cut. But the cut has officially started today. And I think this signifies my journey quite well of what we're doing. I found that I saw this Jordan Sire put up yesterday. I'm going to try and get on the podcast at some point. He said, you know you've made it in your fitness journey when you get to the point which you work out and eat well because you like how it makes you feel, rather than doing it for your ego validation of others. And I feel like that is the pinnacle of what this cutting journey is for me. For this one, I'm doing it just because I want to enjoy it. I want to enjoy the process. I want to do it properly and do it healthy. So now we're going to get some stims in. We're going to go to the gym. We're going to enjoy it. We're going to have a good one. We're going to keep a rep and reserve everything. The guys are downstairs getting hyped. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and a thumbs up. If this is your first time viewing or visiting my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you've got any questions about what I'm doing, pop it in the comments and make sure that you catch up on the next video because I'm sure it'll probably follow along for this one. I'll see you then.
Shit done.